Good evening from the campus of Lynn University here in Boca Raton, Florida. This is the fourth and last debate of the 2012 campaign, brought to you by the Commission on Presidential Debates.
The presidential debate of 2012, broadcast live around the world from Lynn, a small and relatively unknown university in Boca Raton.
We knew that we had a big story to tell about a small institution that does big things.
The debate was a massive undertaking. Thousands of journalists, public officials, and security agents would descend on this campus. Just convincing the Commission on Presidential Debates to hold it here was an enormous task. Every national elected official in Florida was asked for letters of support, and they all delivered.
We just kept piling on the application. Here's another, and here's another, and eventually they hollered, they hollered uncle. They were just like, enough, all right, everybody's for you, we get it.
Federal Express came that next day. We sat right here. It came in, we ripped it open, and opened it up, and there was a contract with the Commission on Presidential Debates to host a presidential debate. So we thought, this is not the VP debate, this is it. And I quickly flipped to the back page because there was a lot of boilerplate, and it said October 22nd. And we both looked at each other, Jason and I, and did the math quickly and said, this is the last one.
I thought, wow. I knew it was down to 12 schools. I knew we were one of the 12. And when we finally found out, I think it was maybe Halloween, I was very excited. And immediately I thought, this gives us a great opportunity to really raise the excitement level in our students and the interest level in the political process.
Construction crews got to work. The man in charge was Greg Malfitano, Senior Vice President for Administration. He worked out daily to get in peak condition to face the challenges ahead. In early September, we caught up with him.
Well, today we're 48 days away, and we're exactly where we're supposed to be.
October 5th, the university sponsors an evening of words and music.
We're bringing to you the words, songs, and verses
geared to the upcoming presidential debate. It is 2.5 weeks till debate day. By this time, the massive communication center is up and running.
The equipment in here is what I consider comparable to a small telecommunications company. We will be provisioning T1s, T3s, DSL lines, traditional analog phone lines, and ISDN lines, anything that a media personnel may need. We will have to fulfill that order through this room itself, including video circuits for the large nationals.
We really only have about 2 weeks before it really gets crazy around here.
That's scary.
No, it's fun. This is good stuff, Martin. This is what we've been waiting for.
Up on stage. This is where the big event's going to happen.
It is a week now before the debate. Greg Malfitano shows high school students the area the debate will take place as part of Lynn's attempt to include local students. And he shows where the press will be.
You're in the Media Filing Center. This is one of the coolest places ever.
The university gets Lynn students involved too. This is a museum exhibit on the American presidency. It supplements the almost 80 courses that were added to the university's curriculum. And in the period leading up to the Lynn debate, the university holds watch parties for the other presidential debates. This one from the University of Denver. The debate is now just 3 days off. Lighting and sound people are in the wall fixing up the set. Broadcast trucks sprouting antennas appear all over campus. And media heavyweights arrive.
Romney will be, as president, I'd be interested because we don't know if he gets elected whether he'll go center right or hard right. We don't know whether he'll go with his commitments or go with his record up in Massachusetts. Who knows? It's a flip of the coin. I don't know. I can't read his mind.
Students and faculty are given tours of the wall.
These cameras are turned off during the actual debate.
This area and the media center have become known as Debate City.
The busiest and biggest newsroom in the United States once a debate begins, and it's going to be crazy. Everybody's going to be here reporting and doing, their media stuff, and it's going to be busy.
Right next to the walled stage, the candidates each have private rooms. We learn the campaign's ask for extra soundproofing to be added between them.
Yeah, that's correct. That's correct, you know.
What actually happened there?
Well, you know, they're concerned. I mean, there's a lot at stake here. It's serious business. And, you know, they want to make sure that there's no way, no chance possible that one room could hear another. So we went in there in the middle of the night and measured it all out. So today we're putting some soundboard and some drywall, and by 5 o'clock it'll be finished.
Assad's regime to violate human rights.
It is Sunday morning. The set is up and functioning. Lynn students stand in for President Obama and Governor Romney so technicians can do camera and light checks. At midday, there is a lottery to decide which students will actually attend the debate. Over 100 students get to go.
I thought I was dreaming. I'm shocked. I wasn't of course I was expecting it because I was in the lottery, but there's only so many tickets, and I really was surprised.
More reporters have arrived from here and overseas, from Fox to Al Jazeera.
Our reach goes to 269 million homes in over 100 countries. We feel that it's absolutely essential that our international audience gets a good grasp of what's happening at Lynn University.
It is high noon on D-Day. Reporters begin live coverage from outside the wall. It's the beginning of what promises to be a long but exciting day.
We're 9 hours away. You seem incredibly calm.
It's amazing what coffee will do, you know, taken in large enough quantities. I feel very happy to be here. I feel very confident about the preparation. The commission's team is just the best.
Politicians start appearing in Debate City. Former presidential advisor John Sununu, former presidential candidate John McCain, Senator Lindsey Graham, and others.
I think if I was at Lynn University, I'd be very proud. This is democracy in action.
I have a fondness to this university. I did give the commencement address 7 or 8 years ago, and hopefully it'll be a historic day, and I believe a good one for Governor Romney.
This university does a great job. Everything they do, they care about politics. They care about foreign policy. They care about what's happening in our country.
Like the other networks, MSNBC has a big operation here. Outside Christine's, they have set up 2 studios. They will cover this event from start to finish. It is vitally important these debates happen on campuses, says host Martin Bashir.
There is a great paucity of places where serious discussion about serious issues can take place. And that's why I think the commission, which is responsible for the presidential debates, placing them in universities is absolutely crucial. And I know for a fact that this university fought very hard to secure the debate here, and good on you for doing that, because it's the right place for this kind of discussion to take place.
It is getting close to debate time. Students, faculty, guests, and sponsors of the debate gather for a viewing party in the soccer field. At exactly 8:34 p.m., the proceedings begin.
My name is Janet Brown. I'm Executive Director of the Commission on Presidential Debates, and I would like to welcome you to this third and final presidential debate at Lynn University in Boca Raton.
Janet Brown is followed by Frank Fahrenkopf, co-chairman of the commission. He adds a touch of humor to his welcome.
Now, a lot of you said, Lynn University, the students here did something really, really incredible. This is the T-shirt that they're all wearing. The front says, "We never heard of you either."
At 9 p.m., the hall goes quiet for 30 seconds. Then game on.
Good evening from the campus of Lynn University here in Boca Raton, Florida. This is the fourth and last debate of the 2012 campaign, brought to you by the Commission on Presidential Debates. This one's on foreign policy. I'm Bob Schieffer of CBS News.
The debate covers the gamut, from Libya to Syria, China to Egypt. At times, President Obama seems to have the upper hand.
Governor Romney, I'm glad that you recognize that al-Qaeda is a threat
Because a few months ago, when you were asked what's the biggest geopolitical threat facing America, you said Russia. Not Al-Qaeda, you said Russia.
At other times, Governor Romney scores points.
When you came to office, 32 million people on food stamps. Today, 47 million people on food stamps. When you came to office, just over $10 trillion in debt. Now, $16 trillion in debt. It hasn't worked.
After it is over, the spinning begins.
I think Mitt Romney did exceptionally well tonight. And what's astounding to me is the president looked like he was the challenger. He was on the defense.
It was pretty clear which candidate I would want to follow into battle. The president, as commander-in-chief, was decisive and clear and strong.
In all, almost 500 Lynn University students participated in the debate. Some as volunteers, others as media interns and ushers. Several were able to attend the debate itself.
Definitely witnessing history. I feel like my kids and your grandkids could go in a textbook 20 years from now and read about this debate and read about these candidates, and I just feel so proud to be a part of history.
Now, you being from the
Lynn journalism students were there to document the story too.
Whoever becomes president is going to affect you and me and everyone else around us. So whether it's
As the night died down, the many faculty members who had participated reflected on the Lynn debate.
Extraordinarily proud moment, I think, for us, and to see the culmination of the work, to see that you work every day for a year and then see it come to fruition is extraordinary, and all of the pieces fall into place. It's beautiful.
Over 59 million people viewed the final presidential debate from Lynn University. What began at Lynn expanded through South Florida, then across the nation and around the world. See the full story coming later this year. Countdown to the debate.